Roger. Got the bumper. For left base 2.
Watch enthusiasts, please subscribe for the channel for more videos. Breitling Navitimer have been an icon since 1952. Even though it did not land on the moon as Omega Speedmaster, it did travel to space, particularly 3 times around Earth's orbit in Mercury project. It was Navitimer Cosmonaut which had this great achievement in 1962. Since then, Breitling introduced dozens of different variations of Navitimer. Early references are quite collectible pieces. Navitimer is iconic for its slide rule on the bezel, which can be used to calculate, add up, divide or multiply data while you are flying an aircraft. It was a great machine before the era of technological advancement, which current planes boast nowadays. The model I'm holding here is late 2000s version, which with the reference number A23322. Here D stands for steel and gold version. It is the predecessor of B01 version, which is the most popular among watch enthusiasts. I prefer Breitling 23322 version because of its size. It is 41.8 millimeters and 1.2 millimeter less in diameter than B01 version, which is 43. On my wrist, which is 16.7 centimeters in circumference, it sits better because it is smaller. Luckily, in 2022, Breitling introduced new versions for smaller wrists. You should check it out if you are after for small watches. All Navitimer models are well-built pieces with signature design details. The logo have been different in numerous models. Navitimer B01 have got golden flying bee, which is very beautiful, but in 2022 references, Breitling decided to go back to its roots and applied 1954 style Navitimer logo, which had been created for the US Aircraft Owners and Pilots Association, AOPA. The bezel of Navitimer is also a signature design detail of the watch, which contains small beads for better grip. Sometimes it 125 or 93 of them, depends the production period. The Navitimer here is a steel and gold version, which with golden heads and indices, golden bezel and semi-golden bracelet. The bracelet is very comfortable on the wrist but too pricey. If you have got leather strap version Navitimer and you would like to purchase this bracelet, it costs £2,000, which is expensive obviously. It has, as you see, 3 registers here in white. This is a reverse panda version, which I think is the most beautiful. Navitimer with black subdials and white dial like panda version looks odd to me. The date is at 4 o'clock position. The watch sits slightly higher on the wrist. It is hard to wear it under your cuff, but who would like to hide this gorgeous piece under your cuff? You can wear it with suit or sporty outfit. It doesn't matter. Navitimer fits to all kinds of occasions. This amazing piece is powered by Breitling's Caliber 23, which is basically Vauxhall 7753. It is a solid movement, which is a chronometer certified, plus minus 4-6 seconds a day. It is a very reliable movement and easy to service as parts are available everywhere. Bracelet is very comfy. The most people prefer Navitimer on leather, black or brown, depends your choice. I like to keep it sporty. This bracelet with central links gold gives the watch slight bling, but it suits Navitimer. The lume is not great. It is decent, but you cannot expect more from the chronograph, which is not practically water resistant. And this is a big con of this watch. I would not recommend anyone taking it to swim. You simply will break the watch. Even in a heavy rain, you might have some problems with it. If you would like buy a chronograph with screw down pushers like Super Ocean chronograph, Breitling, or Tudor Black Bay chrono, or Daytona if you can afford it. There are dozens of variations of Navitimer. Unlike Rolex, Breitling doesn't hold its supply, which is good and also bad. Good because you can get a decent Navitimer like this one from 2000s, just under 4,000 pounds. Bad because if you purchase a new one, you will lose a hefty 40% of its value if you decide to flip it soon after. In 2022, Breitling introduced new lineup of Navitimers where slide ruler is black and it looks very nice. Also, they introduced smaller size again with 41 millimeters, especially lime green is an amazing piece. I also like blue dial, which looks like Tiffany blue, but it is slightly different with more rich color. Whichever model you choose, you will never regret buying Navitimer. You will have a watch which oozes a quality and it's an icon of its own. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.